Week 2 is done. We're 2-0, baby. But before I turn it over to Coach Clark, I need you guys to stick and stay until the end of the video. At the end of the video, I'm going to give you my top 5 ground floor industries in order to build your positions in order to increase your net worth. Also, do me another favor. Make sure that you hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. That'll really help out the channel. Now, let's turn it over to Coach Clark and see what he has up his sleeve for week 3 of Making Money Mondays. All right, team, another great week. Week 2 is gone. Put a fork in it. We're 2-0, baby. All right. Tell you what, time to get down to business. Let me take these shades off. Let's recap last week. All right, as of now, the standings. Year-to-date ranking. In 4th place, last place is the Dow at 1% return on investment. 3rd place is the S&P at 1% return on investment year to date. 3rd place, can you guess who it is? It's not us. It is the NASDAQ. Their year-to-date return on investment is 2%. And in 1st place, and I told you last week, that's where we're going to make up our ground. It is Making Money Mondays at a strong 6% return on investment. Our return on investment year to date is $708, giving us a ranking, our record, of 2-0. Last week, remember what we played last week? Last week, we went through an SBE charge point. And we set a strike price of $40. And remember what I said? If it closes out on Friday, anything above $40, we won. It closed out at $41.43. We won. All right. Bottom line is that money, that $8,000 went back into our account. We have it to play another week, week 3. All right, for this week, our lead player, and we're going to stick with EVs. EV has been doing us pretty good. You know, Workhorse, you guys, first week out, you hit a home run. 2nd week, we went with ChargePoint. Another EV play, another win. This week, week 3, our lead player is going to be QS. QS is QuantumScape. They're a company that makes solid-state lithium batteries. EV vehicles need these types of batteries. So we're going to go with them for this week. Let's do some real quick player progressions. All right. I can tell you right now, QuantumScape has no earnings coming up this week. New company, no dividends, and no new press releases as of now. So we're going to roll with them for this week. All right. So let's talk about week 3 game plan. And once again, Coach, I need you to come up here and get the board ready for our game plan. All right, week 3 game plan. Before we get started with that, last week, week 2, the game money bag goes to ChargePoint. Good job, appreciate you. All right, week 3 game plan. Okay, for QuantumScape, we're gonna continue on with that winning theme. Another cash secure put for QuantumScape. We're looking at a strike price of $48. Last I checked, their price was at $51.90. All right, we're gonna go with 2 contracts. with an expiration date of 22nd of January 2021. I looked at the premium for that $48 strike price, and it looks like we're going to be able to get about $1.50 per share. Remember, one contract equals 100 shares. So for one contract, that's actually 150 bucks, but we're going with two. So our expected income, we're expecting $300. Now that $300 is going to equate to a 3% return on investment. Since this is a cash secure put, and the way we're going to cover ourselves, we're going to go with collateral. And what we need is we need $9,600 in collateral. Not a problem. Now, what's going to happen is this here. With our premium of being 150, that's going to make our break even, what, 46.50? The bottom line is this here. As long as QuantumScape on the 22nd closes above 46.50, realistically above 48, but even if it drops, as long as it doesn't go below 46.50, that's a win for us. All right, so that's the game plan we're gonna roll with for week 3. Everybody understand? You get it? Got it? Good. Go ahead, let's bring it in. We know what to do. We know what we're gonna say. All right, on 3, we're gonna say, make that money. 1, 2, 3, make that money. All right, here's the trade confirmation for today's transaction. 2 cash secure puts with a $48 strike price for QS. And as you can see, closed out SBE, and I got, we received $318.66 for selling QS, 2 contracts with an expiration date of with an expiration date of the 22nd of January 2021, which is next Friday. So this is it. Hey YouTube universe, thanks for watching. Let's talk a little bit here. I want to point out one thing. The strategy that I'm using for Making Money Mondays is a strategy about generating income. All right. It is not a buy and hold long-term strategy. I'm getting in, I'm getting out. Okay. I have other accounts that I use for my buy and hold, you know, building my dividend portfolio, concentrating on increasing my positions in growth companies, growth stocks, and so forth. So those are what those other accounts are for. This particular account is strictly for, I dedicated this account to YouTube and just to demonstrate how to have your assets generate income for you. This is income that you can immediately withdraw. You can do whatever you want with that. You can pay bills with it. You can spend it. You can save it. You can invest it. What I do with the income that I generate from selling premiums is I reinvest it. I buy my dividend stocks. I buy my growth stocks that I want. I buy my speculative stocks. Great way to reinvest that money, to get that money to work in other areas. But this is a income generating technique. Now, like I said, in my other accounts, I focus on other techniques so far as building up capital appreciation in my net worth. Now, what I believe and what I'm tracking for the next, for the next 5 years or so, I think that there are at least 5 ground floor industries that are about to take off. All right, I could be wrong, but this is what I'm focused on. This is what I'm concentrating on. This is what my efforts are being geared towards. And I gave these 5 ground floor industries, I gave them an acronym. It's called D-GEMS. D-GEMS. The D is for digital wallets. I believe that digital wallet companies are going to be a major disruptor for traditional banking. For example, Chime, SoFi. I mean, SoFi is one that just came out with a SPAC that I'm building my positions in right now. Okay, I believe that's going to be the future. I think in the next 5 years, we're going to wish we got in on the ground floor on a lot of these companies. The G is for 5G. Well, you can't go wrong with 5G. You hear it on the news. That is the next generation when it comes to that level. All right, companies such as Apple, of course. All right, but you want to look at the companies that make 5G possible. Companies like Qualcomm, Skyworks Solutions. Now's the time to start building up your position in it. The E is for, and you guys already know, you've already seen it in the first 3 weeks of Making Money Mondays, EV, electric vehicles. And we already know that the king of the hill there is Tesla. You got NIO, which is the Chinese version of Tesla. But also, if you guys notice what the first 3 plays that I had Workhorse, which is a last mile vehicle, electric vehicle. All right. You also have ChargePoint. The second play was ChargePoint. Okay, this is the leading company now that's going to have charging stations within. They have some now, but it's going to grow like wildflower. I believe in 5 years you're going to see charging stations just like you see gas stations. All right. Also, the play for this week is QuantumScape. QuantumScape is a company with the solid state lithium batteries. These are the batteries that the EV vehicles need in order to operate. All right. Something else you might want to consider if you really want to start looking into the EV industry, and that is look at the infrastructure for it. QuantumScape. All right. But also you want to start looking at the mining companies. Because these EV vehicles, they're going to need plenty of silver and cobalt and other type of things that need to be mined. So mining companies are going to play a major role in the evolution of EV vehicles. All right. The M in D-GEMS is for MJ. We all know what the MJ is for, all right? All right. MJ is going to be here to stay. It's growing in popularity. More and more states are legalizing it. It's just going to be a matter of time. I think probably under the Biden administration, we'll probably see it legalized on a national, federal level. Now, once again, is a great time to get in on the ground floor of these companies. I think in 5 years, especially once it becomes legalized at a federal level, you're going to wish you got in on them. All right. 2 companies that I'm building positions very heavily in right now. One of them is Planet 13. Thank you, Jeremy, from the Education Channel. Hey, that's where I got it from. He put it on my radar. Just because he said it, I didn't buy it, but he put it on my radar. I did my research on it. I like what I see. I'm building positions in Planet 13. Another company is Rocky Mountain High Brands. This is a company that I've actually been building positions in since 2017. And what it is they're a beverage. Right now, most of their beverages have CBD, all right, such as hemp D. I think that they're going to be a major player in the future, so I'm building my position now. It's a penny stock. It's 100% speculation. Either it's going to take off like a rocket or it's going to crash, one or the other, but I'm thinking it's going to take off like a rocket. Time will tell. The S in D-GEM stands for space. Guys, space is here to stay. There's another space race that's going on right now. and it's with private companies, private and public companies. We're already seeing Virgin Galactic. What's going on with them? They went public last year. I've been building my position there. You also have SpaceX. That's Elon Musk. Okay, I'm waiting for that to come public. Then you have Blue Origin. Jeff Bezos. He's saying that they're going to start operation this year. And also recently, Kathy Woods of ARK Investment said that they're going to be coming out with a space ETF, electronic traded funds. And that ETF ticker symbol is going to be ARKX. Trust me, when that comes out, I'm going to start building my positions there. All right. These are the 5 industries and the companies within those industries that I'm currently right now building my positions in. Hopefully that's going to help really drive up my net worth. And I think those are the plays for the future. All right. I just wanted to explain that to you. So let's get in there and take advantage of it. I know that I'm in the process of doing that right now. All right, in closing, remember, results happen over time, not overnight. Work hard, stay consistent, and be patient. Don't forget that knowledge is not power. It's the application of knowledge that's power. See you guys on the next video. Take care.